Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. Midweek here, almost to the weekend. Today we're going to talk about something that seems to be a popular issue. I get it every once in a while. I figured today would be a good day with the 2017 starting to roll onto the lots. Is the double cab practical for full-time use of, backseat passengers? So we're going to go outside. I'm going to show you everything, and you can make the decision. It really comes down to what you want. But let's go outside and see what the double cab can offer you. Okay, so here we are outside the Pro double cab. Let's open her up. All right. So right off the bat, when you look inside, the way the seats are set up, I'm 6 foot, so I usually put my seat all the way back. So we're gonna get in a minute, but that's set up that way, and the far seat is set up to how my wife sits. So there'll be a lot more room over there because she's in the low 5 foot, probably 5'5" So they're kind of perfectly set up to give you this demonstration of how these back seats will work for you. Another thing before we get in the truck here is these back headrests actually, they come down. So I can't do it with one hand, but you pop them up and then they turn down so you have a full view when you're not using it. Also, underneath, this comes in all double cab Tundras now, there's a storage bin. So if you have people in here and they have stuff, you can put it under there. It's quite good, quite big. Hold on, let's see if I can open it. Here it is. I don't know if you can tell from the camera, it's not really deep, maybe about a foot. Nothing crazy, but it's good for little things. All right, so let's get in the truck now and we'll see what we got here. Okay, so now we're in the truck. I'm sitting behind my seat, which is pretty far back. Like I said, 6 foot, so I'm actually touching the seat. It's not necessarily uncomfortable. For a short ride, I'd be no problem right here, but if it's something you're going to do every day, this is something you might want to look at if you have a big driver. Also, you do get the window down option, obviously, and you get a decent sized window. It's actually quite comfortable back here. These seats are at an angle where you're not sitting straight up, so sitting back is comfortable. You can definitely fall asleep. But let's move over to the middle now. All right, so the middle, as a 6 foot person, my knees are up a little bit, but it's still very comfortable. In fact, I'm shocked at how comfortable the middle seat is. As far as the back goes and stuff, because usually the middle seat you sacrifice a little bit of comfort. If I had people next to me on either side, still have a good amount of room for everybody. All right, so now we're gonna move over behind the passenger seat, how my wife sits. Now I'm perfect here. Tons of room. If you can see my hand, I got a lot of room as far as leg room. By the way, headroom. See if you can see me here. Hi. Can you see that? In the middle, you're gonna get a lot more because the roof kind of bows a little. So leg room, this is the perfect setup. So if you have a small driver or small passenger, you're gonna be all set. I could sit back here all day on this side. So that's pretty much the interior of the back seat. You also get cup holders. You get an adapter. Can't open it. There it is. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So let's go talk about it. One more thing, backseat passengers get these really very usable handles on both sides. So it's easy to get in and out, especially with the end fab steps. So you won't have a problem getting in and out. You also get a magazine or newspaper holder there. All right, so there you have it. It really all comes down again to your preference of what you need and what you want out of it. My suggestion to you would be to go and sit in a double cab and sit in a Crew Max. To me, the Crew Max is huge. The back seat's way too big for my needs. I want the 6'6" bed. With the Crew Max, you get the 5 foot and 5.5 foot bed. I just don't need that kind of rear seat space. It's fine for how I use it. Wife and I have kids. We'll be fine with the back seat in this truck, no problem. But it really all comes down to what you need. So my suggestion, go sit in both. Go see, how you'll be using your bed, what you need for the bed. If you're worried about things getting wet in the bed, you have the option of tonneau covers, things like that. When you put the seats up in the double cab, there's a lot of room. You could fit a good amount of stuff in there, and we've done it a bunch of times. So yeah, go check it out. I strongly recommend the double cab, but again, it's all for your needs. If you're gonna have a work crew or a huge family every single day getting in and out, you might just want to spend that money on the Crew Max. But if it's gonna be moderate use, like I use it for, light to moderate use, look at the double cab. Save you a lot of money in the long run. But I appreciate you watching. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34, or comment below. Tell me what you think. Have a good day.